Buongiorno a tutti and a very big welcome to the Serie A biggest upgrade predictions for FIFA 21. I'm your boy Viva la FIFA and the big question is, will Cristiano Ronaldo go up to 94 once again, yes or no? But there are 30 other players in this video that will have a massive upgrade if they're low rated, or maybe a plus 1, 2, 3, 4 if they already have a very promising card. If you click that I button, you can also watch this video for the Premier League, Bundesliga, La Liga. Everything is there. Watch transfer videos, it's on my channel. Watch other rating predictions, it's all there for you to watch. And if you click that I button, you can also vote if Cristiano Ronaldo should go up, yes or no. Smash a thumbs up if you loved the vid, subscribe for more, and put on the notification bell if you haven't done that before. We are starting off with Lautaro Martinez. The big question rises, will he still be an Inter Milan player after the summer break? Because he is heavily linked with the move to Barcelona, and yesterday in my transfer video I told you that this man is already agreed personal terms with Barca. Now Inter and Barcelona have to negotiate about a deal of around 75 million pounds, or maybe swapping in a couple of players like Nelson Semedo, Ivan Rakitic, Arturo Vidal or Philippe Coutinho. Lautaro is one of the goal machines in Europe, everybody wants him, and for that I bring him up to 86. One of the hidden powers between the Lazio Roma goal machine is Luis Alberto, the playmaker that plays behind Ciro Immobile and has amazing stats in assisting, but also combines that with loads of goals. He has an headliner card, picked up several inform cards along the road. An amazing season will be rewarded with a nice upgrade. Soufiane Amrabat is the younger brother of Nordin Amrabat. You might remember him playing for Watford in the Premier League and PSV Eindhoven. We have Soufiane. He was not good enough for Feyenoord and Club Brugge. Then he went to Verona. He played a great season and now he already agreed a deal with Napoli for 20 million pounds together with his teammate Romani. Great season, great up. El Capitano of Atalanta Bergamo, Alejandro Papo Gomez. What a beautiful football name that is, by the way. He is one of the best players in the Serie A, and if a player like, for example, Paulo Dybala is 88 rated or even higher, I think Alejandro Papo Gomez should match that rating. With his age, I'm not quite sure if EA will do that, but this guy at least deserves an 87 rated playmaker card. Juventus midfielder Bentancur kept Emre Can on the bench alongside other players like Sami Khedira. They will bench because Bentancur, the Uruguay youngster, is having an amazing development yet again. Last season he did already great in a couple of games. This season he really had his great breakthrough in the starting lineup, and with that a +3 will be his reward. Chelsea player of the past, Boga is now the winger of Ivory Coast and Sassuolo. Chelsea can bring him back for only 10 million pounds in the summer. Boga is a scoring winger, you can see that in the video clips as well, with loads of pace, nice dribbling skills, and yeah, you can combine him a little bit with a player like Giroud, a player that is a target man, so Boga can play around him. So he is great with a player like Giroud or Tammy Abraham, so Chelsea, why not bring him back? The captain of Inter Milan, Brozovic, is only 81 rated, non-rare. The amazing season Inter is playing, there will be a lot of players to be rewarded with a big upgrade. Brozovic will be one of them. He scored important goals in the Derby de Milan against AC Milan, for example, so I think he will go up from 81 to 84, and of course rare. Sassuolo striker CAPUTO is a next player of that team. There will be a lot of players. If you question where is Berardi, I think he will get a +1, so that is not a big upgrade. CAPUTO is one of the top scorers in the Serie A, received 2 inform cards, making him a very cheap and OP player. With that second inform card, 84 rated, it destroyed defenses. His only 75 rated card is not realistic anymore, and with this guy we can see already an overpowered cheap player to start off with in FUT 21. One of the biggest upgrades will go to CASTROVILLI, the center midfielder of Fiorentina as a youngster, just like Bentancur had the season of his great breakthrough. He has been linked with a move to the top of the Serie A. but if the youngster is smart, he will stay with La Viola, play a couple of games and seasons in the starting 11 before making a next move. But this huge upgrade makes him a very promising player. I think it's unbelievable that Stefan de Vrij still was an 84 rated player while his teammates Jacob Godin and Skriniar were way higher rated. De Vrij is one of the best center backs in the Serie A, and well, the press thinks he's even better than Matthijs de Ligt, while Matthijs de Ligt is playing in the Dutch team instead of De Vrij. De Vrij is playing such a great season that I think he should get the respect he deserves with a +2 to 86. After a season on the bench, this year Paulo Dybala was way more important. He scored a very important goal against Inter Milan in a 2-0 victory without any audience in the stadium, but the whole season was great for Dybala. He scored a couple of very important goals in the Champions League, in the Serie A, and I think they should bring him back to an 89 rated cam. Once again, I think Alejandro Papagomez should match his rating because he is just as important or even better, but Dybala is younger and for that reason he is higher rated by EA. Luis Felipe, the center back of Lazio Roma, will be a hidden gem for many teams. He is available for a good and cheap price and is heavily linked with a move to Barcelona. He is one of the hidden powers between the Lazio Roma machine. At the back, together with Acerbi, he is playing a very strong season. Also, Acerbi could be upgraded with a +1 or +2, but I put Luis Alberto in the video. Well, I mean Luis Felipe, of course. Robin Gosens is one of the many players of Atalanta Bergamo, and that is no surprise. They were the number 3 in the Serie A, or the number 4. He is playing in the Champions League quarterfinal, but I don't think the tournament will be finished this year. Gosens is one of the players that goes up and down the pitch all game long, and with that also gets assists and goals. One of my favorite left backs, and I bet you agree with me, is Theo Hernandez. Smash a thumbs up if you love this left back because he has amazing pace. Real Madrid sold him and they regret that until the day they die because he is having an amazing development. Milan can sell him for double the price they brought him in for last summer. He is great with assists and goals. He received an incredible inform card, and if Theo Hernandez will get an overall upgrade in FIFA 21, you will see him a lot in starting teams. Josef Ilicic scored 4 goals against Valencia. What a performance that was, but the whole season was incredible. Ilicic is 32 years old. Normally EA won't upgrade players with that age, but you can't go around Ilicic this season. He is so important, scoring goals from the halfway line, scoring hat-tricks, 4 goals a game. He is the man of the moment, the top scorer of Atalanta Bergamo, and for that reason I gave him an 86 card. One of the few players of AS Roma is Pellegrini. I love Roma, I'm a big fan of Juventus as well, but Pellegrini is one of the few players I can give an upgrade. We have Edin Dzeko, he is aging, and well, for the rest it is quite similar. There will be one player of Roma in the episode besides this guy Pellegrini. Pellegrini is a very interesting player for many teams because he has a release clause of only £27.5 million. Check him out, by the way, in the career mode for that price. Super cheap, very much great development in the future. Pellegrini is one of the beating hearts and souls of the Roma squad. Maybe you never heard about João Pedro of Cagliari, but he banged in a lot of goals. 15 plus goals already for João Pedro. He is a player nobody actually knows and cares about because his card is way too bad to use in a FIFA game, but next season that could change because João Pedro, well, he's up for a huge upgrade. Kulusevski never played a game for Atalanta Bergamo, but still they received £45 million from Juventus to sign him up because Kulusevski was brought in by Atalanta Bergamo, loaned out instantly to Parma, and after 15 games, 7 goals and 8 assists, well, Juve seen enough. They brought him in, they're going to sign him up for the next summer. Kulusevski got a winter card for the very first time, but I think that is way too low. Romelu Lukaku, Manchester United didn't want him. Smash a thumbs up if you love this beast from Belgium. He is the main man together with Lautaro Martinez in the Inter Milan machine. He is scoring very important goals in all competitions. Lukaku, I'm happy he is back on track. His pace should get an upgrade, and same can be said about all the other stats because Lukaku is just playing a very good season. The biggest upgrade goes to Kumbula of Albania. The center back of Verona fought his way in the starting 11 alongside Romani in the heart of the defensive line, and Verona is keeping one of the most clean sheets in the Serie A. They can thank their goalkeeper, but especially Romani and Kambula. He is linked with a move to Manchester United and many other big teams, but before that, if EA notices the Serie A, they will give this man a huge upgrade. Well, the biggest one in the Serie A. Hans Hatenboer is the same type of player than Robin Gosens down the other hand of side. He is playing up and down the pitch all game long, and Hatenboer also scored 2 goals in the Champions League against Valencia. The top scorer of the Serie A is not Cristiano Ronaldo, but Ciro Immobile. Flopped with Sevilla and Borussia Dortmund, but it's great again in the Serie A. And yeah, he scored 10 penalty goals, but he was on track to break the goal scoring record in the Serie A. He banked in 30 goals plus in only 20 games. Those stats are incredible. Ciro is unstoppable. Former AC Milan player Locatelli, the goal he scored in this video clip is also with AC Milan, filmed in the stadium. Locatelli is now playing for Sassuolo, and he is one of their most important players. The man is going 1 step down from Milan to Sassuolo to put 2 steps forward in the future. Great decision. Radja Nainggolan received a couple of inform cards and a headliner card. Sometimes he plays as a right mid, other times as a cam. Cagliari started the season off great. Lately was going down a little bit, but Nainggolan is still their best player. Together with João Pedro, he is important with goals and with assists. I believe he banked in 5 goals, 7 assists coming from the cam position. Radja Nainggolan is totally back on track with a very promising card. Rodrigo de Paul will get a position change and an upgrade. The centre midfielder usually played as a centre forward in the past, but now more and more Udinese is using him on the creative centre midfield cam position. And Rodrigo de Paul, he is feeling like a fish in the water on that position. He is very important, and that is one of the reasons he is linked with a move to AC and Inter Milan. I just mentioned Romani when I talked about Kumbula, one of the best centre-back couples in the Serie A. Romani, just like Amrabat, Soufiane, his teammate, is going to Napoli in the summer. So that means Romani, bye-bye from Verona. There is a big chance you played your last game for that team, but hello Napoli. Romani of Kosovo scored a very important goal, as you can see in the video clip, for his nation. We are staying in the former Yugoslavia with Milinkovic Savic of Serbia. He is also super important. We can argue about his rating, 87, maybe 88, but I think it will slightly put him up step by step. This season I think a +1 will be there for Milinkovic Savic. He is super important, a player with a lot of energy, very good defensively and in attack, and that's why he has such a complete card. One of the best goalkeepers in the Serie A with a huge upgrade is Sepe of Parma. He got an inform card. He also received a lot of man of the match performances, and there were more goalkeepers, but I only put in the ones that got the biggest upgrade. So for example, Donnarumma might go up with a +1, but that is not a huge upgrade. So for that reason, Sepe is in here. Manchester United loanee Chris Smalling. Smash a thumbs up, football fans around the world, Man United fans, if you love your guy Chris Smalling stealing the show in the Serie A. He will probably be nominated for a Team of the Season card that will look incredible for sure. Smalling, after a horrible season for Man United, revived his career, and this summer he has a lot of opportunities to choose his next step carefully. Inter Milan youngster Bastoni step by step is making more minutes every single month. He sometimes even kept Diego Godin on the bench. It's always cool to see a player coming from the youth academy and fighting his way in the starting team, so same goes for Bastoni. And to finish the episode off, I want to argue about the rating of Cristiano Ronaldo. If you see his stats, the stats are incredible. 1 goal average every single game, also assisting a lot of goals, but he is getting older. But hear me out why I think Cristiano deserves an upgrade. The physicality, in my opinion, is way too low. And what is physicality? Well, especially the stamina and jumping is very important, and Cristiano Ronaldo, he has it all. He's one of the fittest players in the world. Even with 35 years old, I think he shows respect that if EA gives him a 94 rated card, he is just as high rated as Lionel Messi, because I love Messi and Ronaldo, and I think he should never have got a downgrade. I think it has everything to do with Konami signing up Juventus officially as a partner. So I think Ronaldo deserves a 94 rating, especially for the physicality. quality. But what do you think, Cristiano Ronaldo fans? Smash a thumbs up on the video if you agree with me and click the I button to vote about it in the poll. So Ronaldo 94, hell yeah if you're asking Viva. Guys, thanks for watching. Smash a thumbs up if you enjoyed, subscribe for more and put on the notification bell. Thanks for watching, have a nice day. I see you tonight with a new transfer video, and as you know from me, keep it cool, keep it real, and ciao for now.
Echoes of your words crashing into me, drown